So in this position, the weaker king, which is the black king, is a bit away from the pawn, and white just needs to exchange this bishop and just promote. And the king is also very close to the promotion square, so he can just control it directly. And so this is a win for white, and this is a win for white. So let's see how. So bishop goes here. Now bishop can't leave this diagonal, otherwise the pawn will be pushed this diagonal. So bishop will either go here or here. Both moves will be met with bishop to c6, and then black has to exchange. King takes, and then king goes here, king goes back, and here the opposition also plays a part, which is the king opposition. And here, for example, if this was the position, then this is a draw, but this is not a draw because the king can just push and control the promotion square. And so this is the next move, like white goes here and pawn promotes, and so that's why this position is a win for white. Now what needs to be done is the black king needs to be placed here. This is the ideal square for the black king, and this is called rare opposition, which means that the king is directly opposing the strong king, and this is ideal because in case this happens, now the black can just take the bishop, and this is why the king needs to be on the rear, just one square, basically should be in a rear opposition. And just knowing this part will help you to realize that whether it's a draw or a win. So this exact position is a draw. Now let's look at a position where it's this position, and now in this case the light square diagonal was this one, let's see, this one and this one, and both these diagonals, this one, are more than 4 squares. Now what happens is when the king is here and our king is here and the bishop is here, like for example, now the diagonal is very short. And this diagonal is only 3 squares and it's less than 4, so obviously 3 is a losing position for the weaker side, and this is because now let's play. Now black will play here. This is the only move in the position, otherwise white will just push the pawn, so black will play here. And now what white can do is just do this, controlling this square, and now black doesn't have any move at all. Let's try all the moves possible. Bishop goes here, king takes, bishop goes here, bishop takes, and if bishop leaves, then pawn pushes, so bishop can't move anywhere. Now let's try the king. King goes away, king just takes the bishop and wins the game. So king goes here, only move to protect the bishop, then bishop slides back and skewers the bishop, and after the king moves, bishop just takes. So this is a win for white. because of this, because the diagonal is very small. Now the same wouldn't be the case when the king when the bishop has a kind of this is the situation. In this position, if white plays this move, it's a draw, and if white plays this move, it's a win for white. Now let's see why. So after this, king will play here, king to e6, and now bishop goes here, trying to exchange of this bishop, and now we get a bishop back, and now bishop goes anywhere on this diagonal, let's say here, and now we do this, and this is the drawing move, because white can't progress, bishop can go back, we can just keep repeating like this. So bishop goes here, we go here, so bishop can swing like this to avoid the bishop and draw the game. Now if we hadn't moved the king, let's see what would have happened. For example, after king e8, if black would have stayed here, this would have been a win for white. And let's see how. For example, bishop, we played this waiting move. Now bishop goes here, and then let's say we play this move, we play here to get on this square, and now bishop gives a check, and after this pawn promotes, and this will be a loss for black. And that is why after king goes to e8, king e6 is a very important move to avoid the check. Now let's see why king g8 is the win. As you can see, just goes here, and after this move, king goes here, and now let's say this. Now black goes here, and now black can't save it, so let's say this, and now black can't stop the pawn from promoting, and so that's why king g8 is the win for white, and king e8 is the draw. And yes, that's so this is an example position which was actually played between two players, and I don't know if they are famous players or not, because anyways I'll play this. So the players went play the black player went this here, and this immediately ignores the fact that we need to be in rear position, and so it becomes very difficult for black to draw the game. It's possible, but it's very difficult, and white has to play. If white plays perfectly, then it's possible even that black loses the game. Wait, this is not position. Where was the bishop? Here, bishop was here. Yeah. So what black needs to play is this move to be able to get behind the king, and black goes here, king goes here, king goes up, we play a waiting move, bishop goes back, we go here, and then let's see this, and now we are in a position. Now black will try to exchange the bishop off, so we can stay here, and if bishop shows up, we can go here, and if bishop stays in this diagonal, we can play this move. And so we are always controlling this square with the help of this king, and so this is a draw. And yeah, that's all for the bishop endgames. Bishop versus pawn, same color bishop versus pawn. And yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching.